Balthazar is a Belgian indie pop alt-rock band, although I think the term sophisti-pop suits them best. Fever is their album number 4, successor to a 2015's Thin Walls, followed by band Hiatus, and working on some solo projects to return in 2019 with a brand new record. And such impressive comeback it is. Right from the beginning I was enthralled by a titular's track, groovy bassline. Let me just say that Simon Cassier's bass is going to play a major role in Fever's sound and overall vibe. Synthy arpeggios and harmonious vocal humming accompanied by sound of shakers invites listener into the new and refreshed sound of Balthazar, which is definitely more funky and laid back than before, although make no mistake, this is definitely still the same band. I liked the reflective lyrics of the following track, Changes, about perceiving change as this thing we consistently strive to achieve, but when we fail to do so, we realize that this change was not what we really wanted in the first place. Trumpet and violin on Wrong Faces does a great job not only by adding a bit of jazzy flavor to the mix, but also to keep things more interesting and varied. My favorite on album What You Doing stylistically is closer to a R&B song, but a really intense and dark one. Hauntingly moody with a chorus that gives me goosebumps anytime I hear it for some reason and getting stuck in my head for hours. Single number 2, Entertainment, has a lot to offer, like a sonic melting pot of inspirations with some Latin percussives, upbeat tempo and even some bluesy guitar. It integrates so many elements that it almost feels like they wanted to capture the essence of what this entire album is all about in this one track. Plus I got some Kasabian vibes here, especially from Yinta Depre's performance, channeling some Tom Megan swag. I'm Never Gonna Let You Down Again starts with wavy, chill synth chord progression and some more of those sexy bass grooves which this album have plenty to offer, like a bottomless bassy treasure chest. This one also bears the influences of R&B, but unlike What You Doing, this one is more colorful and positive in tone, with nice falsetto vocals. Sitar Melody from Roller Coaster, on the other hand, reminded me a bit of a song The Question from Inte Depre's solo album Running Days, released under the moniker J. Bernard, which is, by the way, also worth checking out, as well as Martin de Voldere's project Warhouse, inspired more by the likes of Nick Cave and Tom Waits. Both great albums with some elements and inspirations that can be found now also on Fever. And then we have closing track, You're So Real, yet another beautiful gem. This time vibing with some serious Duran Duran-ish melodic sensibility with gentle sax solo accompanied by emotional strings. Perfect way to finish this album. It just wouldn't fit, for example, in the middle of playlist. Excellent closing song that left me spellbound and eager to hit the repeat button. So when I am thinking about Fever, I see smoky club, fancy cocktails sipped by a mysterious femme fatale with a seductive aura of decadence in the air. This record is very smooth and it has this ability to pull me into its world thanks to addictive melodies and a vibrant sound palette. What I mean by that is that I can hear just the first notes of the bass loop which opens this album and I am instantly hooked. Even though some tracks shine brighter than others, there is nothing here that I found unnecessary or ruining the flow of the album. If I had to choose the weakest song here, I would probably say Phone Number, which is sandwiched between two absolute killers in my opinion, What You Doing and Entertainment. But still, that doesn't mean that this is a bad song with its very serene melody in a chorus and the lyrics about lost love. I like to compare Fever with their debut album Applause to see how much they grown as musicians and composers, how their sound got more refined, rich and elegant. And we already got quite a few great records in January, but there is something about this one that just makes me wanna go back to it. Laid back and warm sound is almost like a soft, comfy pillow to your ears. So yeah, I definitely caught this particular Fever. What did you thought about it? Are you digging this new sound from Balthazar or do you prefer their earlier releases? If you would like to see more music reviews, band interviews and concert photography, check out the videos next to my head and see you next time.